Heyo everybody, it's Syncros here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at 3 awesome pirate blueprints, so stay tuned and let's dive on in. Alright everyone, first up we have the Jungle Pirate submitted by Augie3000, one of our Discord advanced builders, and he says, "Hi Johnny, here's another coaster blueprint from me. This time it's a pirate jungle themed CGI inspired wooden coaster. My main goals for this one was to try and make it very compact and making sure every empty space is filled up. There are 2 optional challenges I have included for you to have a go at if you want to. For the first one, I asked each Hotdog Squad and Missy Goods for their favorite pirate piece in the game, and all 4 of them eventually responded with their pick, and I placed one of each pick into the coaster. See if you can work out what they have picked and see if you can find them. Second challenge is that I have placed over 200 skulls around the coaster. See if you can find them all. Like usual, setting up the blueprint should be nice and easy. There's no custom images, audio, or videos to be downloaded, and the pathing is all 90-degree angle snap. Please ride this coaster and see view in both day and night. If you're riding with guests, ride in track view instead of seat view because their hands are flying around pretty much throughout the entire ride. Storyline: welcome to the crazy jungle that's been transformed into a pirate junkyard. From all 200 plus skulls scattered around the place, you can tell something crazy has happened. Now it's your turn to venture into this wild place. You see if you can experience the jungle's inner pirate." Alright everyone, we have the Jungle Pirate, a wooden gnarler with a 7.25 excitement, a 5.47 fear, and a 1.31 nausea. There's a look at the rest of the results if you want to take a look. I think we might make this a nighttime ride. Alright, that was a really fun ride. Really short, really fast, really twisty and turny. Really enjoyed that. As far as GCI inspired goes, I don't know much about GCI, so if anyone would like to comment on how GCI like this was, remember it says inspired, so don't go too crazy if this is off. But yeah, no, it's really fun track design. I like the short compactness of it. You did a really nice job of integrating the track with the theming. Let's see if we can find these pieces that the Missy Goods and Hotdog Squad picked out. I'm not gonna get them right, I can guarantee it, but we're gonna try anyways. Alright, I'm going with this hanger thing. I think that's Wix. Alright, so we have this seashell here. It's the only seashell that I have found. It would make me think this might be one of the pieces, and I'm gonna go with Chant. Maybe? Sure, we'll go with that. Okay, so this skull rock, I kind of think that would be Floss. There's only one of these skull rocks here. I'm gonna go with Floss for that one. Okay, I found a treasure chest. I haven't found a treasure chest yet. I only have web searcher left to guess for, but maybe I changed. That could be. No, Floss would go skulls, I think. Ooh, yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna go treasure chest, web searcher, wall hangy thing, Wix, seashell Chant, and skull rock Floss. And then that is my final answer. Alright, well that was a really fun blueprint, Augie. Nice job on this one. Again, I really like the compact nature of it. The theming is amazing. You have just stuff littered across the track, so really good job there. Alright, let's get on to the next one. Alright, next up we have Krakens Revenge, created by Tyrant T, one of our Discord new builders, and he says, "Hey Johnny, this is my first 4K blueprint that I spent maybe 4 months working on, with constant deletes and smoothing to get it feeling just right. I had no real direction with it at first. It was going to be a cascade coaster, but then it kind of got stuck with a dark ride theme, and the idea came to life. The story goes that this pirate cave was used to hide valuable treasures found on island expeditions. They would use the mine carts to venture deep and stash the treasures far out of eye's reach. But one day the miners went missing and the mine has since been out of operation. Today you're being enlisted to venture back into the mine and investigate what really took the lives of those miners. Any time of day works fine, as I use sequencers. There are various shoutouts and a sneaky Channel 5 surprise in one of my waterfalls. If you intend on adding the 2 extra trains to the track, please allow train 1 to make a full circuit to ensure the day and night sequencers run smoothly. Please drop me any criticism on the ride so I may further improve on future projects. Alright, so we have Krakens Revenge, a water cascade coaster with a 4.21 excitement, a 3.18 fear, and a 0.78 nausea. There's a look at the rest of the results. Alright, so I got a couple of things to say, nothing too crazy. Well, actually, you know what, first off, the structure and the way you put this together is really, really good. For a new builder, in our world means new to the game, like, this is really well done. This doesn't look like something a new builder would do, and that being said, I would apply for a workshop review, because this is way beyond new builder. So yeah, definitely get on that if you haven't already. Let's put it on pause here. As far as a dark ride goes, it's more or less just that. Like, it's just dark in here with some atmospheric lighting, and that's pretty much it. Like, you have this separation wall, which I guess for the on-ride experience works. Yeah, I would really try and push a little more theming on the inside just to sell the haunted, or not haunted, but the creepy vibe that you're trying to go with this. Like, it's definitely creepy in here, but just more theming, get some bushes maybe. Make it look like an overgrown inside of a pirate's cove or something like that. Other than that, like, you have, I don't even know what these are really for, honestly. Yeah, they just kind of look like they're eating up your pieces. Like, oh, I see. That's the cover of the coaster track there. So, I mean, there's some utilization of your pieces you could have done a little better on too, to leave you more options for the theming. Like, I mean, this stuff looks super. Oh, hey, look at this. Hey, nice job if you made that. That's really good. Looks nothing like me, but I'll pass it. But yeah, what I was saying, like out here, this stuff looks really nice. But all the coaster is inside, so having all this extra stuff out here, as far as presentation goes, works, but you kind of lose out on your theming on the inside, so I guess there's a bit of a balance there to try and find. Yeah, and kind of same over here, right? Left tail, really good job. I'm not sure. You know, that was kind of neat being able to see the other coaster going up, but it kind of led me to believe that these are going to be dueling inside of there, which they weren't, so I was a little bummed out. Not a huge deal. Yeah, but I mean, overall, this is really, really good for your, well, first 4K blueprint. I remember my first 4K blueprint, it wasn't nearly this good, so awesome job there. So yeah, really good submission there, Tyranity. Yeah, make sure and apply for that workshop review if you haven't, because you would definitely be getting a promotion just on this blueprint alone. So yeah, definitely do that. Alright, good job, and we're off to the next one. Alright everyone, our third and final coaster, we have the Dreadwater, submitted by Erebus, one of our Discord builders, and he says, "Hey there, this is my second shot at creating a coaster blueprint, and it turned out better than I had hoped. It's a hybrid coaster with a pirate theme. It's not the most cost-efficient blueprint, but it can certainly work as a centerpiece. I hope you enjoy the ride. Cheers." Alright everyone, we have the Dreadwater, a hybrid Iron Fury with a 6.19 excitement, a 4.51 fear, and a 0.95 nausea. There's a look at the rest of the results, and I am stoked to ride this thing, so let's get to it. Alright, well first I gotta say that this is your second shot at a coaster blueprint. This is freaking phenomenal. Like, look at this. You have utilized the pieces so well. This looks jam-packed full of detail. Like, just jam-packed. And the way you have everything intertwined with this cliff up here, that looks so good. The fort on the back here, that such a nice composition, that looks so good. I'm pretty blown away by this, to be honest. For your second blueprint, you have a custom sign here and this featured, what do you call these? Whatever, half roll, barrel roll out thing. Someone will know what that's called down in the comments, I'm sure, and I will be corrected promptly on that. But yeah, I have nothing to say other than this is just freaking awesome. And you, sir, need to apply for a workshop review ASAP. Alright, well, really solid 3 submissions here. Tyranity, what I was saying about piece utilization, if you take a look at Erebus's, take a look at Erebus's over here, like, he just made it look jam-packed. And it's about the same size of yours, right? But it just looks so much busier, whereas yours doesn't look like it has like a whole lot on the outside, which is fine because the ride's inside. And then when you get inside, there's not a whole lot in here either, right? So I would try and work on the way you use your pieces and try and keep where it's not necessary, decorate kind of like on the outside here. Try and push some of that into where your actual ride is. So it's just a little bit better of a ride experience. And one thing I can say that actually helps with rock piece count saving is if you landscape. I'll just do a quick example. Just do it right over here. So if you terraform out roughly how you want your rock work to look, you can take your rock piece. I usually do it with the align to surface tab check, and then you can kind of sink it in, rotate it, and it kind of follows, and you get that natural look without having to mess around too much. And you can fill in all the spaces a lot better without having to place a whole schwack ton of rocks. Then afterwards, you just delete it and you have this nice conforming rock layer, and you just start doing that everywhere. Because here it kind of looks a little jumbled and bubbly, a bit like random pieces sticking out like this. I see you got it all. Oh, I see what you did here. So what you did is you took groups and duplicated them, I think. You'd take a group of rocks, take them and rotate them, and place them somewhere else. If that is what you did, that eats up your piece count a lot. Then you start placing rocks where you don't even see them, they just blend in with other rocks, right? So as painstaking as it is, it's better to hand place them one by one as far as piece count goes when you're dealing with blueprints, because you really want to push the amount of pieces that you're using. Because you really want to utilize those pieces as much as you can, because when you do, you end up with something like this, and it just sells so much better. Not to say yours isn't good, but I hope you know what I mean. Alright, well, really solid submissions by all three builders here. Erebus, Tyrant T, and Augie 3000. Really good job. And we will see you all in the next one. Bye now.